Alrighty, welcome to the next game, playing the orange Protoss HDY HQQA and playing the pink Terra LsP SooAh. Alright, so yeah, the fun continues, and let's see another game in this set, this time, yeah, HDY playing SooAh. Yeah, so this will be an exciting game, PvT. So, well, I think SooAh is not really happy because it's PvT and well, yeah, he played quite long games against Abu in this matchup. All of their matches were PvT actually. Yeah, that's correct. So all the three matches were PvT, and two of them were longer than 2.5 hours. And actually, the third game will be uploaded, but I think I will upload it only as a highlight. So I won't comment the whole game because well, it's a really long game, so it was enough to comment that 3 hours game. So I think I'll just highlight that game, or yeah, we'll see. But yeah, right now we have this nice game, so let's find out who wins this match right here. Opening up with a quick Nexus and of course a few cannons at the choke, and 3 racks opening by SooAh, so nothing too crazy. Well, most probably HDY will go on with river push at the choke and then flood inside with Zealots. So this strategy is nice against the Terran because, well, normally in a TVP the Terrans just make a choke, get extra command centers, start building drop defense, and you know, a lot of money and economy go into drop defense, you know, and they forget to make units. I mean, they don't forget, they are not stupid. They just don't have the money. So they don't really have the money to get a big defense, they don't have the money to get a huge army, and this can be abused by the Protoss player who can just send 1 or 2 rivers here, kill the choke, the defense, be it barracks or supply depots or just mass units, and then after that, once the defense is done, then he can make use of all the army he could manage to get, meanwhile preparing the fast rivers. Okay, that barracks is a nice idea, of course, but RGB is prepared, so he built a pylon there and 1 pylon here with the robos, so he will see this. But anyway, yeah, just a nice touch there by SooAh, who is adding an extra command center, and he has his marines outside. So right now this is discovered by RJB, who sees this, but SooAh can just send this. Oh, okay, right. I thought he will send this to scout, but actually he just builds 1 firebed, I think. And yeah, well, it's not a problem for RGB, he can just send a few probes to block, and these cannons are not ready, but it's alright because he can dodge this firebed. So okay, the firebed got stuck for a moment and couldn't really decide where to go, and the cannons were finished, so didn't really kill any probes, and right now he will be safe because cannons are ready. But robots are also ready, so SooAh will need to focus now. And let's see if he sees this. Of course he does. Oh my god, that's a big scout actually. So, alright, this is good for him now. If he paid attention, which I think he did, he must have seen this 2 robots. Yep. So now he knows this, and he also collected his army right here. Okay, alright, this can be nice. Alright, let's see if he manages to do any damage at the choke. Alright, so firebats go down, but marines remain. 1 medic is not enough, so these, excuse me, 2 medics are not really enough, so this attack didn't really work out for SooAh. So this is a good opportunity for RGB to start focus on his strategy, and for SooAh to get drop defense, which he started to do. But as I mentioned, these rivers will probably... Okay, never mind, he loaded a zealot, so most probably he'll indeed go on with a drop. It will be totally useless to drop a zealot here. Okay, we'll find this out, what he plans to do exactly, but I think this will be a drop this time, so... Yep, it's a drop, but he's going all the way around and coming from the unobvious direction. So I started a supply depot here, which could expose this drop. Okay, alright, so he managed to pull himself together and didn't go further than that. So these 2 shuttles, yeah, managed to fly inside the base, but only 1 survived, so... Yep, and he was lucky because the 1 shuttle survived that had the rivers in them, or in it. So he's coming inside now and on the hunt for the SCVs. So I managed to save his SCVs actually, and this drop only killed a few SCVs, but still it was nice for him. I mean for Orange, because SooAh is losing lots of mining time. And basically, yeah, it's just half success, so to say. Or it is half success. So, in the next turn or in the next round, as regards rivers, RGB might want to try to come to the choke now and yeah, harass the choke, but it seems he's not really doing that. He continues dropping, and this is not the best thing now for him, as yeah, the turrets were there, they kill the shuttles, but at least he unloaded those rivers and he can use these units basically to completely destroy the drop defense. So once turrets go down in the next turn, he'll have a much easier time entering the base of SooAh with these rivers. So tanks are going down and 1 is remaining there to defend, but he's really facing a huge trouble right now, as he doesn't really have economy. He couldn't really focus on getting factories and so on. He constantly has to protect against drops and rivers and so on. And the newer drop is now advancing towards the base of him, and no drop defense is available, so nice pickup there. So he's able to totally enter his base safely, and SCVs are pulled, storm is off, it's only killing marines, so dodge is nice, but again lots of mining time is missing for SooAh, so he's not able to develop now. Yep, his economy is really behind. He's really slowed down by these drops. Oh my god, beautiful reaction there, really quick reaction by SooAh. So surprise storm was made by RGB, but SooAh stopped there for a moment and only lost 1 SCV. And right now these units are gathering up. He might not even need reavers there to break the choke. He can break the supply depots just by goons or with goons. And he's still continuing to load up shuttles, but he's also commencing this attack and on the hunt for this supply depot which is in his way. Alright, so this attack is not really successful. The bunkers and the tanks do their job, but let's see this drop which is coming inside. SCVs are pulled and RGB is not really loading anything. Alright, so zealots are now loaded and yeah, basically he was just loading zealots inside. Most probably he has at least one Templar, maybe in one of those shuttles, maybe this one here, or not. So he unloaded on the zealots and actually it was a good move, because now the direct drop defense is out and no more tanks are available for SooAh, only one there. So in the next turn or round he will be able to drop more freely. Okay, choke is now rebuilt, which he badly requires. So he needs to get his defense up if he doesn't want to lose to the next wave of attack. But he is also focusing on the drop defense, which is a must for him now, and these marines are on the hunt for the shuttle, but only one goes down, so the remaining shuttles manage to enter the base and unload these zealots who are now getting on top of the command center. He needs to repair this command center as soon as possible, otherwise it will go down. Oh my god, alright, so that's went down, and well, it's really hard for SooAh now. He's really low on economy, lost his main, doesn't really have anything, so only a few factories. It's very hard after losing the main, so there are so to say main players, which means that if they lose the main, then they give up the play. But there are certain players who just stay in the game and doesn't give up. They really want to fight and doesn't or don't care about losing their main there. But after that it's truly hard, because you are really low on gas and your economy can you can just run out of gas and minerals very fast. Well, minerals, it's a better case, or still a better case, but gas is the main problem here. So RGB is just powering up and adding more and more gateways. Basically is maxed out with 211 upgrades. And SooAh doesn't have an upgrade, but that's normal, because he of course didn't have the possibility and the economy to do upgrades. Basically all the army of RGB are in these shuttles, so, and he's unloading them on top of these tanks. So the load itself was not perfect for a moment, but basically manage the customs and use the rivers eventually. So for a moment it seemed that the tanks were able to shoot the army, but yeah. Alright, that's it. GG.